Healing doesn't always look like light streaming through cracks. Sometimes it looks like lying in bed, trying to convince yourself that getting up still matters. We talk about healing as if it's this beautiful transformation, like butterflies, sunrise, rebirth. But sometimes healing feels like decay, like losing who you were before you find who you're meant to be. It's strange, isn't it? You can be healing and still hurting. You can be moving forward and still feel stuck. You can be surrounded by people and still feel unbearably alone. Healing isn't a straight line. It's a spiral. You keep revisiting the same pain, but each time you understand it differently. You cry for the same reasons, but the tears feel softer. You remember what broke you, but it doesn't define you anymore. There's a version of you that still thinks you're failing because you haven't gotten better yet. But maybe better isn't a destination. Maybe it's just the quiet courage to wake up and try again. You're allowed to not be okay, even when you're healing. You're allowed to relapse into old thoughts, to lose your balance, to feel small. Healing doesn't erase your pain. It teaches you how to live with it without letting it swallow you whole. I know there are days when you don't recognize yourself, when your reflection feels heavy, unfamiliar, when every word of encouragement sounds fake, even the ones you say to yourself. But still, you keep going, you show up, you breathe through the noise in your mind. And that's healing too. The world doesn't applaud quiet healing. It celebrates visible success, the job, the relationship, the glow up. But no one claps when you choose not to self-destruct. No one notices when you delete the message you wanted to send out of anger. No one celebrates when you simply choose peace. Yet those are the moments that build you. Those tiny, invisible victories. The times you sit with your pain instead of running from it. Those are sacred. You're not behind. You're rebuilding. You're not weak. You're learning softness after being hard for too long. And you're not broken. You're in the middle of becoming something real. Sometimes we think healing means moving on, but healing often means making peace with what still hurts. It's about accepting that the wound changed you, but it didn't end you. You're still here, breathing, becoming. Maybe the goal isn't to get over it, but to grow through it. To turn the ache into awareness, the pain into presence. To let life hurt you, but not harden you. There's a day coming when you'll look back and realize you survived moments you thought would destroy you. You'll see that every time you thought you were breaking, you were actually bending, making space for who you're becoming. The scars you carry aren't proof of weakness. They're proof you showed up to the battle and made it out alive. Maybe not untouched, but undeniably changed. So if you're in the middle of your healing right now, don't rush it. Don't compare it. Don't hate yourself for feeling slow. You're not supposed to bloom every season. Some seasons are just for rooting. And when it feels like nothing's happening, remember, silence is also a language. Stillness is also progress. And sometimes peace looks like nothing at all. You're doing better than you think. You're growing even when you can't see it. And one day, your story will give hope to someone who feels exactly like you do right now. Until then, keep breathing, keep showing up, keep holding on to the smallest reasons to stay. Because healing isn't something that happens to you, it's something that happens through you. And even if you still feel broken, you're already healing. You already are.